Guys, if you need an accountant, check xpluslondon.com. They do accountancy, bookkeeping, commercial, payroll, and secretarial services. Check them out now. So we're here with brother. What's your name?
I'm Mike. For the
Mike,
first
we'll
time,
call
I
you Mike.
introduced.
Ali, yeah? Now, brothers and sisters, we just want to clarify a few things, okay? I spoke to Mike. Actually, I wanted to speak to Mike the following week, yeah? Because I truly wanted to understand, because I felt as if Mike had some sort of a frustration, yeah? There was something that he was triggered by, and I wanted to know that. Now, it's easy for me to jump to assumptions. I could come and say, you know what? On that day, he behaved like this, or I may have behaved a certain way towards him as well, and I'm just going to judge him on that, and I'm going to close the chapter. No, I thought, let me understand. And that's why, if you remember, Mike, the following week when I came, he was trying to have a go at Hartoon for her rubbish as well. But I said to you, can I speak to you? Yeah? So obviously you were still a bit maybe upset from the previous week, but tell us from your point of view what happened that day, and maybe some things that you may want to share to why you was a little bit hostile.
Right, so I don't know, can you hear me all right?
Yeah.
So first of all, I want to thank this brother here, right? And I call him a brother because at the end of the day we're brothers, for being a big man, for being a humble guy, just for being himself, and approaching me last week. As he says, last week I had a different mission, and really that mission was actually influenced by the previous week, because the previous week what happened, people basically said, oh, this guy is anti-Muslim, he's anti-Islamic. And I say, wait, have you not seen me debating with the Christians before? So I thought, okay, if you haven't seen that, I'll come and show you. So that's why I came out specifically for Hartoon, who I'm just a person that don't like bullies. And I've seen her do certain things, and I thought, nah, I'm not gonna endorse this. And as they say, silence is violence. So I thought, I'm gonna just go and I'm gonna speak even louder than I did when I was with you. So basically, now he approached me last week, so I was on a different mission, and I still had lingering feelings from our previous interaction. Not because of him, because I'm not going to hold anger against him. And at the end of our discussion, I shook his hand, put my hand on him like that, and for me it was done. But when I was getting certain feedback from obviously people supporting him, if you want to put it like that, who were coming at me with negativity.
Someone said that they will slap you, which I didn't hear.
No, but I will explain.
Okay.
So people were coming at me with negativity after that.
Yeah.
That made me in a position where, although I spoke with Ali last week, the second week,
yes,
I didn't really want to engage.
Yeah.
So I give you credit, obviously, for approaching me, and I'll also agree with you and be honest that I didn't want to engage at that time.
Okay, yeah.
I just put my hands up on that. Yeah. Now, in terms of what happened on the day, I will explain. Number one, there was something that happened on the day, literally minutes before the video with Ali started, that was not included in that video. And there were also things from my personal life and my experience that made me resentful, suspicious, and let's say have a low patience of, I wouldn't even say Muslims, more like situations where I see maybe Arabs are picking on someone from my race. So automatically I was in a position where I wanted to fight. Do you know what I mean? And then that came and involved itself with Ali, which had nothing to do with Ali really. But Ali was just coming in, he didn't see what happened, and that's what it was. So you can ask me what happened, because I've been speaking for a long time.
No. It's, you know what it is, Mike, yeah? What you say I can relate to, because you know why? Let me just take my glass off so we can have eye-to-eye contact. Me personally, Mike, since I came to Islam, there is no one that has...
born a Muslim?
I wasn't born a Muslim. Well, in the religion we believe it.
Oh, right, okay.
But my dad's agnostic. My mum's, she believes she's an Alawi, the little sect.
Yeah, I know about it.
I always believed in a higher power. I always believed in God. But since I came to Islam, there is no one that has made me suffer as much as the Muslims. Now, you might be thinking, what do you mean by that? Look, we know we have certain enemies. The far right, some extreme Shias, not all, Ahmadis, Zionists, you name it. We have a lot of enemies, and I expect from them, because it's your enemy. You know what to expect from your enemy. But when you get hit from the back, it hurts more, because you're expecting it from the front. When somebody comes and hits you from the back, it hurts more. So to me, when it came to marriage, I suffered racism. I was rejected based on not being a specific culture. And these are Muslims. These are Muslims that are saying no to me, and I'm saying to them, look, I'm a Muslim as well. No, but you're not from our background. So I've been beaten in that way, not literally, many times. Even in this very park, I've been oppressed by certain Muslims, yeah, who come here, name call, do a variety of other stuff. So I have seen it. So I know where you're coming from, to a point where if there was any reason, if I was to leave Islam, it would never be because of the Quran or a hadith, it would be because of Muslims. I'll make that very clear. It's not a reason to, but we are human beings, we're emotional.
Yeah, we're human beings.
If you continuously, I'll be honest with you, if I continuously get bullied by the Mexicans, I'm going to be apprehensive towards Mexicans. I'm not going to have tolerance towards Mexicans. I have to be real. I don't give a damn. Allah says in the Quran, speak the truth, even if it's against yourself or your kin. You know what that means? That means if I know my friend came, and my friend is my Muslim brother, let's say, and I know him for 20 years. If I know he's wronged you, I will tell him, brother, you're wrong. I don't care if I know you. I don't care if you're my Muslim brother. I don't care if my mom and my family know you. You are wrong. Because this is justice, and we need to uphold justice. So when you came to me, and when I saw that, obviously I didn't know the full picture, and I have to blame myself, because at the end I came shouting as well, if you remember.
Yeah, I
came shouting, if you remember. Do you get it?
What happened is this, let me just speak quickly. And there is a video of the entire incident.
Yes.
So what happened was Lamin,
yes,
who I'm going to apologize to as well, because I disrespected him.
Yeah.
I called him names.
Yeah.
Lamin was debating another man who's like Jamaican.
Yeah.
He was not the most. He was not he doesn't speak like you, for example.
Yeah.
Maybe he doesn't even speak like me.
Yeah.
He was struggling to actually speak words,
Yeah.
let alone to speak his opinion.
Yes.
He had a bit of a stutter.
Yeah.
And what I saw from standing and watching them, it was never my plan to get involved.
Yeah.
I didn't come there to,
Yeah. Oh, you saw Muslims bullying him?
Yeah, I came,
Yes.
and there was two black people surrounded by a number of people, a group of Muslims, and a lot of them were Arab people. I'm just guessing, because they look like Arabs.
Yeah.
And what I saw was, from me standing in the crowd and people not knowing that I wasn't an Arab, people thinking that I was one of them.
Yeah.
We're all one and the same, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But I heard people mocking him.
Yeah.
So while he's trying to, Lamin asked him a question, he's trying to speak, they're shouting him down, they're not letting him speak. That was number one.
Yeah.
Number two, when he started speaking, he was stuttering.
Okay.
And people started mocking.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm thinking, what is this? Like, do you understand? And then number three, they started mocking his accent. So those three things together,
triggered you.
You could see the video, I'm like this.
Yeah.
Like, because I'm not gonna lie, I've defended people from all backgrounds.
You told me about incident in
Don't want to say where it was.
Okay.
But listen, I don't need to. People know me. A lot of Muslims know me.
Yeah.
A lot of Muslims in London know me.
Yeah.
I have Muslim family, Muslim friends.
Yeah.
When I was on the street, they call me Gangster. I got a lot of Muslim people that know me, and they know what I'm like. I defend. That's just who I am.
Yeah.
But same way you would defend a Muslim if they were being bullied, same way you would defend anybody, but especially a Muslim if they were being bullied by other people.
Yeah.
It's the same way. Unfortunately, I cannot change my skin. I am what I am. Even if I said, I am whatever, I'm still going to be what I am. So when I'm there and I'm watching a black man being bullied and he cannot defend himself, at some point I'm like this, and then the next minute I didn't even plan it. I don't know what happened. I just stepped in, and I straight away I said, "Listen, bro, stop. You don't need to keep talking." Because basically people are bullying you. You don't need to keep trying to justify yourself. Let the man who is grilling you justify himself. Because right now, as far as I'm concerned, what I said, he's a black man performing for an audience of Arabs,
Yeah.
and he's bullying another black man. Those are my words.
That's how.
So what you then came in, at that point there was a commotion,
Yes.
and then you came in not knowing
Yes.
what had happened,
Which is
and you
my fault.
invited me
Yeah.
to come over. That's definitely your fault, because you could have asked me
I'm sorry,
what's going on.
I apologize for that. Yeah.
So from there, me and you went into
Another discussion.
we went into another discussion, but that discussion, we moved from one location,
Yeah.
we moved to another location.
Yeah.
By the time your camera people set up the camera,
Yeah.
by the time they put the mic on me,
Yeah, they had no context.
5 minutes had gone.
Yeah.
So 5 minutes physically, I'm not like anymore.
Yeah.
But inside of me, I'm still steaming.
Yeah.
I'm still steaming.
Yeah.
So physically, I'm not angry no more, but psychologically, I'm still heated.
Yeah.
So as soon as we started, I just carried on from where I left off.
Yes.
But you did not. This is the disconnect. You did not carry on from there.
Yeah.
You were on a complete different wavelength.
Yeah.
So I had a lot of hostility. I'm not gonna lie, hostility in that moment, because I was burning because of what had happened. Now, why was that burning because of what had happened? Exactly like you said. I'm not gonna go into details, but I've had my experiences of deep racism with people, I would say, from a specific region.
And you're probably right.
And that made me have that hostility, and that's what made me in that moment react the way I did.
No, man.
So I want to apologize to you. I already apologized to you off camera.
But I want to apologize as well.
I want to apologize to Ali in front of everyone for number one, coming at him with hostility that had nothing to do with him, because this guy didn't do nothing to me. He was the only mistake he made. He didn't ask what was going on. So I want to apologize sincerely to Ali.
I did also come and shout as well, which may have left a bad taste in your mouth about me.
No, I ain't even gonna lie. If I have to be honest, I just thought you was their captain. I made an assumption. I made a stereotype. I thought you was. It's not even about. It don't matter where you come from. That's not the point. What I'm saying, I just thought these people that were doing that, we're doing that because you're encouraging that. I made a lot of stereotypes. I made a lot of stereotypes.
I'm totally against that.
So in that moment when we was actually debating whatever, we were having a conversation, I didn't even really want to debate, because I was just like I was just continuing the argument. So when at some point someone you gave me an example as to why Christianity and Judaism did not come before Islam.
Yes.
And then I reacted by saying, "Are you dumb?" I said that. Straight away, someone is like, "Why are you talking? Just slap him!" Like,
I didn't hear that, by the way. I didn't hear that.
If you see the video, you can see how it went.
I know
you didn't hear it, but you can see it.
Otherwise, I would have corrected it.
I just want to correct certain things. So
and I think that's when you said, "Touch me."
And then I was like, then I said the wrong word, and I was like, "Don't tell me that SHI." I said that straight away, and then I was like, "I wish someone would touch me." Because at that point, from when that was said to me, it became a different thing. Ali, I'm sorry. From that point, there was no more conversation. It became like, I wish someone would touch me, and then we can just have a party with it. Like, unfortunately. And then during that, I said, "Oh, this is my city." Obviously, listen, I'll tell the camera, I don't know Jack, I don't know nothing in this city. So this ain't my city in that sense. All I mean is, if someone's gonna hit me in the city,
there's consequences.
I'm not gonna walk away from it. That's all I mean. 100%. So, without longing it out, I just want to apologize again to Ali.
No, it's okay. No.
I want to apologize to everybody. I want to apologize to all the Muslims for coming across in that way, because that was not my intention. And as I say, I got Muslims in my family that have spoken to me, and they said, "Look, this behavior is not what we raised you like. It's not what we expect of you." Right? I explained to them why it happened, and they said, "Look, we know you, and the truth is this happened because of a resentment you develop of what has happened to you in the past."
That's sad though.
Right? And it's true. So I just want to apologize to Ali.
No, 100%.
I want to apologize to everybody. And, that's all I can say at the moment.
Mike, I apologize as well, because at the end of the day, sometimes we do come to the park and we have this, because it's chaos here. Stuff happened. We have pre-assumptions as well. We're thinking, okay, that person's shouting, he must hate Islam, and it's not always the case. So I did come shouting back at you when he was having your first argument, which I do believe left a bad taste in your mouth. You thought I was the leader, etc. I'm against that kind of attitude of taking the mick out of someone because they're stuttering. But anyways, look, I really appreciate your humbleness that you've come and apologized, and I apologize as well if we've wronged you. But I do really relate with the stuff that you shared with me off camera.
Can I just mention something quickly before you go ahead? Sorry, bro.
Sure.
Now, on the subject of shouting, and I explained, because last week there was another brother, Muslim guy, that wanted to fight me because he said I was shouting, and by me shouting, I'm being disrespectful to the Muslims. And the way I always go away is I do something, or I'm involved in something, and then later on when I calm down, I start to break it down like, why did that guy say that? It's not because in the moment when he said it, I said, come on then, let's go for it. I was all, but later on, it was bugging me. I said, why did he actually say that sentence? And I realized, look, I speak loud. It's how I speak. It's because of my background. I'm Nigerian, right? I'm raised in Nigeria, and this is how we communicate, especially if we're having a debate. It's not because we hate you. It's not because we are aggressive. It's just that we want to show you that we really believe what we're saying. So as I'm speaking like the brother said, why are you passion? The guys, well, why are you shouting so much? You're being disrespectful. I'm not being disrespectful. There's no bone in me that is disrespectful or hates anybody. As soon as I left you, it went out the window in terms of like deep anger. Obviously, when I started getting threats or in person, online, then that keeps in me a certain energy that I am in fighting mode. But unfortunately, it's just something I want us to be an example to everybody
100%.
to show
100%.
that, you know,
100%.
we lead with love.
No, exactly.
We lead with love.
You know, and just I will end on this, that, you know, the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, he said, I only came to perfect good character. And this is why I tell you, one of the biggest enemies to Islam are Muslims. I always say this, and I'll say it again, because our attitude and how we deal with people, sadly, it causes people to have resentment. I'm not saying all the time, but sadly, as Muslims, the way we conduct ourselves can be arrogant, can be dismissive, can be like in a certain way where it leaves a bad taste. If I was not a Muslim and I went through what I went through, bro, I'll be honest with you, man, I would have a bad resentment towards Muslims. This is not correct, but it just shows us that how individual, all of us have a responsibility. And I'll just end on that note, brothers and sisters, inshallah. Everybody, subhanallah, look, if somebody owns up to their mistake, that is a big thing to me. Do you get what I'm trying to say? And we should all learn from that. And with all this death threats and this nonsense, whatever it may be, we should stop this kind of attitude and learn from one another and take this video, inshallah, as a reminder for us to fix up, because we have emotional impact on individuals, how we treat them. So inshallah, that's it, Mike. Thank you, man. It's a pleasure. We're always going to have a relationship. I always do. Look after yourself. It was a pleasure, man. I really appreciate it. And brothers and sisters, hope you enjoyed this video. Please share it, because I think this so people can now understand the context, what exactly happened, why it happened, and we can learn from that, inshallah. And we'll probably see more of Mike on Salam Corner. Till next time, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.